Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. Hi Puncher, how are you? I hope you're well. Do I want to hit a thing? Sure. Go ahead. Meanwhile, I'll show you my cat girl. Which one is it? Oh, nope. Hey, scroll look. I always forget. So I have a machinist. I had a bard, but I kind of wanted a gun. I went full on America. Please ignore how cluttered my UI is. I just like to see everything. But I've been itching to play this game on stream because I play it off stream as my off stream game. And I've been busy kind of crafting. So all my Disciple of the Hand and Disciple of the Land, and I'm now Culinarian Specialist. I don't know what the other two I'm going to use, but I've been running into a problem, especially with the 60s. These have been getting quests and stuff, Stormblood, and I'm only in Heavensward. And I have basically no Disciple of War or Magics leveled up properly. These are my highest two. So I need to level them. And I also realised I'm way behind on my actual job quests. So let's just do them before I start with the main story quest. So it's a suppressive strategy. Greetings, Zara. Your training proceeds apace, I trust. Stay a while and we can discuss our strategy for the tourney. It would appear everyone is present, even our dear instructor. So let us delve into the particulars of the upcoming contest. Now, the degree of favour the Holy See bestows is much influenced by the outcome of the tourney, and thus do the nobles enter only their most able champions. Also, that's obnoxiously loud and I'm sorry. I think I've also turned the music off. I may need to switch that. I assume that Ted Algrinch, in his small-minded maliciousness, seeks to humiliate us before the educators, and thereby convince the Holy See to cease the flow of funds to the manufacturer. Oh, nice, Puncher. Cha-ching. I don't understand, my lordship. Most Discardians ain't hardly aware that machinists exist. Why have we so grabbed Lord Teddle Grinch's attention? That's because he's likely noticed that your firearm can kill a man with naught but your dainty little finger on the trigger. It is the same reason there's laws in Limsa what prevent any old drunken whoreson from carrying a musket. An Ishgard's hierarchy ain't exactly fair and measured now, is it? If you arm the lowest folk on the ladder with weapons like ours, then you can be sure as the tide that their barrels will soon be pointed toward them overprivileged bastards what stand at the top. But as you say, most of the nobles don't seem to understand the threat of what an army of machinists could pose. This Teddle Grinch bloke is a step ahead, I'll give him that much. Aye, and he's a despicable fellow, but also uncommonly clever. Even so, he has failed to arrive at the most obvious conclusion. A well-trained and well-armed populace would strengthen Ishgard's defences tenfold. And if we are to convince the Holy See of that fact, then we must claim victory at the tourney. You got something special in mind then? I've been considering several strategies, but to practice them here in plain view of our adversaries would void their effectiveness. We must needs look farther afield for a suitable location to train. Bloodshaw in eastern Lanosia ought to do the trick. I'll secure us a place where we can shoot to our heart's content. Joy, pray make preparations for the tourney. After you have attended to your duties at the manor, of course. She's amazing. As for you, Zara, I would have you test another of my inventions. Remain behind and I shall make some adjustments to your Hetero Transformer. This is gonna wreck my voice. Especially after just waking up. Forgive my duplicity, Zara. That talk of adjustments was merely an excuse so that we may speak alone. Now you heard me boast to my father that machinist companies could soon form the backbone of our defence. That was something of an exaggeration. When it comes to gigantic dragons, one may as well be firing at the side of a barbican. In the tourney, however, the lesser size of our opponents will work against us. It requires intensive training to consistently track and score hits against targets that are both small and agile. And as there is little time left before the contest, our victory will depend largely upon your skilled contribution. If Joy is able to display even a fraction of your battle savvy, then the reputation of the machinist will flourish. Thus, I need you to attend our practice with undivided focus and provide a shining example to which she might aspire. Okay, she is a bit of a psychopath. And I need a drink already. But first, let me just... sound settings. I did. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. The problem is I don't want the voices to be too quiet, so actually let's turn you back up. I want it to be even. Fine, 70. Oh, it's probably ambient sounds. Yes. Okay, there we go. Blood on the sands. Once Joy's completed her tasks at the manor, we can be off to Bloodshaw. I wonder what could be keeping her. A trip to the market to restock the larder or some such. Find Joy in the pillars. Okay. Also... anyone knows who this is, you're my friend. Shantotto is the best. To the markets. Also, I love Ishgard. I really do. A castle in the mountains, well, a town in the mountains, or even better, a castle town in the mountains. There we go. There she is. Oh, hello, Zara. You must be eager to get in some practice before the big contest. I'll be ready to go just as soon as I've hauled my shopping to the manor. If I'm to continue me machinist training, I can't be shirking me other chores. I made a promise to the Count. But I won't keep you waiting much longer. I'll run to the manor with what I've got and come back for this big sack afterwards. Offer to help? Well, that's very kind of you, Zara, but I'm stronger than I look. Yeah, with how she changes, yes. Maybe you could just keep an eye on this other sack until I get back. Shouldn't take too long. I'm helping. Don't even know where she is. Oh, she's over there. Well, I'm a machinist. Let's run. Now, is it upstairs or downstairs? Of course it doesn't say exactly. Oh, the big arrow pointing up would help. Zara, what are you doing here? Who's watching me with the sack? Ah, lending a hand to young Joy here, are you? Very good. This was the last of her tasks for the day, so she is free to assist Stefani Vin. I hate their names at times. Look at this! Pronounce that! Stefanivian. There we go. In his work. Pray return to your tourney preparations. Thank you, Zera. I appreciate you helping me, of course, but I appreciate you helping his lordship even more. The Count was against me becoming a machinist. He knew that my dad's too feeble to work, though, and was kind enough to let me keep my place on the manor's staff. My family had been on the street if it weren't for this job, and I can't thank him enough. Sometimes it don't feel right that I repay him by spending half my time at the manufactory. And I also love that they've got somewhat of a broad English accent at times with how they pronounce words. But maybe now that you're around for Stefanivian, his lordship won't need me to be a machinist no more. Winning the tourney will repay the Count's kindness. I never thought of it that way. Well, we should be getting ourselves to Bloodshaw. Okay, to the Bloodshaw. Okay. Why did I go? There we go. Costa del Sol. There's always got to be one in a Final Fantasy game. So yeah, I'm just going to catch up on my machinist job quests. Also, Nimbus! I was tempted to just put in a soundbite for Head Chala. Right, let's begin, shall we? Our objective should be to explore the most effective methods of countering our knightly opponents, so we came to fight crabs. If a knight cannot reach you, he cannot hurt you. Thus we shall concentrate on those machinist skills that hinder movement. I prepared a crate of aromatic meats said to be irresistible to giant crabs. For the purpose of this exercise, imagine the shell-covered creatures lured by its scent to be enemy knights, and form tactics to prevent their advance. Should the box be broken open, that will signal your defeat. Let's see what strategies you can devise for us, eh, Zera? Oh god. And level sync. I only have 2 movement impairing abilities. Protect the rank box. So can I just kill them or... No, I can't. Oh, there's even more. It's out of range. Got to be a third wave. Yep, and they're even wider. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, that was close. What? Something? Oh, what in the world of you? The thing from the deep. Okay. And that was fairly easy. So nearly getting them too close. That last fellow was rather unexpected, but you handled him nonetheless. Well done, your performance has prompted my prospectometer and inspired me with entirely new strategies. If I may, my lordship, seeing how well Zera is coming along, maybe you don't need me in the tourney no more. Whatever could make you think that, my dear? I need you now more than ever. The sight of you, a commoner with scant battle experience, sending seasoned knights stumbling and sprawling, will open the eyes of the Holy See. Why, you shall be the bullet that pierces their tradition-bound hearts. Very well, my lordship. I'll do my best in the name of House Heilanart for both you and the Count. That's the spirit. Now I must return to the workshop. Okay, return to the workshop. Luckily, it cost me nothing to go back to Foundation because of having an authenticator. Which is amazing. Actually, I may as well teleport. Probably doesn't save me that much time because it's just like upstairs. Fine showing out there, Zera. Joy's lack of enthusiasm troubles me somewhat, but I'm sure the moment her hand closes about her stock, she'll be as ferocious as ever. What level is this? 50, good. Rage against the machinists. The day of the tourney is finally upon us. This is it, Zera. This is machinistry's moment of truth. Pray gather our colleagues together. Joy should be just outside performing some last-moment firearm inspections. And Roslenthal, I always hate his name. Well, Joy may have a better idea of his whereabouts than I. It's literally just outside. Oh, Zera, this is a disaster. Someone has broken into our storage crates and smashed all the firearms. I must tell his lordship. No, we must check the other crates first, or maybe... Oh, what do we do? You're right, of course. Giving in to panic won't help us none. I'll see what's become of the rest of the weapons, then report my findings to his lordship. Rostenthal? Last I saw, he was getting some fresh air out behind the workshop. Up. Oh, not very far up. Don't now, lassie, but I think we've got visitors again. Stubborn bastards. Eh? Smash the power firearms, you say? Seems whatever scrag it is as once as gone is done with being subtle. We'd best run off to the rest of these thugs before they decide to set fire to the place. You know what to do. Warning Gauss rounds, only so as we don't bring the wrath of the Temple Knights down upon us. Meet me back in the workshop when you're done with your patrol. Okay. Sup, dude? Please, no. 'Twasn't my idea. Yeah, get lost. You've got to be down. Oh, you're loitering. Yeah, where'd you come from? Your nightmares. Shifty-eyed loiterer. Pow! Ah, that purse ain't worth getting shot at. What to Stephanivion? Zera, this is something I really like about the game. It puts the NPCs where they're supposed to be before you even talk to the one that you need to. Zera, are you quite alright? Our fine instructor here tells me you've both been busy chasing off hired miscreants again. I'm afraid the damage has already been done, my lordship. Even after scraping together our spares, we've less than half the weapons we need for the tourney. Then half will just have to do. 'Twill be difficult, I know, but I believe we still have a chat. What in the bloody hells was that? Sounds like someone fired a damn cannon or something. Oh, what was that on the floor? Oh, my lordship, our turrets. Last, we must have missed one of the shite-eating bastards. That's it then, we'll have to forfeit the contest. Nay, my dear, there is yet time to remedy this. These efforts to confound our chances serve but to stoke the fires of my determination. Pray accompany back inside, Zera. Rosenthal, Joy, lead your fellow machinists to the tourney field and don your masks of supreme confidence. Whilst our mysterious enemy is distracted by your show of bravado, I shall work to replace the damaged firearms. But how can you craft so many weapons before the contest begins? The short of it is I cannot. Not to my usual exacting specifications, of course. Only the four of us must be aware of the poor quality of our replacements. You and Joy must needs fight that much harder to compensate for your colleagues' lack of firepower. I'll do my best to keep the others in high spirits too, Lord Stephanivion. My apologies, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or nothing, but when I heard the noise... Ah, Celisto. Well, there's not for it now. Welcome to the conspiracy. Formidable foes, meagre chance of success. This shall be a victory worthy of song. Well, I was a bard. Would that the odds were not so heavily stacked against us, but we cannot let a few setbacks stand in the way of our moment of glory. The power of attorney. I hate the puns in this game. Also, I don't need this. I'll probably desynth it. We have done all that can be done. It is time we join our companions and survey the field on which the tourney is to take place. You are familiar with Camp Dragonhead, I trust. Its grounds should make for an interesting arena. In fact, I'll walk. It's not that far. Because I do love just walking through this place. I mean, look at this. The level design is amazing. And the fact that they just have random people working really adds to it. Granted, they can't show how as many people there would be at a place like this. But it is cool. And then it's surrounded by this wall with gaps in it, which probably stops dragons' wingspans. Other than, you know, them flying over the top. That's where I need to go. Nimbus! There we are. Yeah, I really appreciate it when just all the NPCs are stood in the location you need. Sorry, just wiping my eye. Bit of sleep still left in there. There you go. Good, you've come. The other houses have yet to field their forces, meaning we've time to inspect the arena and formulate a winning strategy. Are you certain of your preparations, my son? These tales I hear of hired thugs terrorizing machinists and destroying equipment do not fill me with confidence. Pray remember that the collected gaze of Ishgard shall be focused on this contest. A poor showing will cost us our funding from the Holy See and cast an uncertain shadow over the future of the manufactory. I have never been more ready, Father. Now, relinquish your doubts, find yourself a nice vantage point, and enjoy the spectacle. I'm off to find a perch myself, but here's one piece of advice before I go. Make the most of the terrain. There's a few choice spots where I'd lay an ambush, or expect me enemies to lay one for me. Just be sure you've given the place a good once over, eh? You heard the instructor. Give the word and we shall endeavour to learn the lay of the land. I really wish I could have shown her transformation when she goes from this to Gunner. Let's review our strategy, shall we? Unless you would rather simply begin the tourney, in which case you may speak with our machinist messenger. Wait, could I actually have wandered around? Proceed. I'm sure this won't go terribly. Inspect the Black Standard. The Black Standard represents our encampment. Pray inspect the stand. If we allow the standard to be destroyed, we are defeated and the tourney is lost. The standard also releases waves of curative magics, so return here if you're in need of healing. Let us move on to the enemy encampment. Pray inspect the Crimson Standard and survey the surrounding area. it's kind of capture the flag. But not. It actually pretty much is a capture the flag. It's mirrored. Should we succeed in toppling the Crimson Standard, then victory is ours. The enemy standard would heal nearby allies, best to avoid lengthy engagements in its proximity. Let us now discuss our individual roles. Joy will lead a squad of Highland Knight combatants in an offensive push. The remaining machinists and I will join the four Tomps in the defence of our encampment. You, Zera, shall be our flying companion and strike where needed. Celesto, you shall be our ambusher. Let us survey your place of concealment. Okay. Inspect the ambush site. If they even choose to come this way. Celesto will emerge and assault the enemy standard on Zera's signal. The Durandare captain is an aggressive sort. If our defences appear weak, he will commit his forces to an attack, and that will leave their encampment vulnerable to ambush. Hi FLC, how are you today? I hope you're well. We have placed a signal mortar near the Aetherite. Come with me and you can see it for yourself. Can I speed you up? The mortar should be safe here from enemy detection, and the spot also affords you a fine view of both camps. When you judge it time to press the attack, simply operate the mortar and send up a flare. Let us return now to our encampment. I'll stall the efficient until you give the word. Okay. Machinist messenger. Ooh, a cutscene. Act is Teddle Grinch and his knights. Ah, the manufactory workers in all their glory. I imagine there are many who are curious, even eager to witness you fight this day. Unfortunately for the spectators, however, House Zemael will end this mockery of a contest all too swiftly. Bluster all you will, we shall let the tattered remains of your standard speak for us. Such conviction from the king of the commoners. Come then, all the players are present, let the tourney begin. To victory, my friends! My god, there's a lot of them. They also stunned me. Jesus. My god, that's a lot of health they've got. Hi Joey, how are you today? Hope you're well. This is kinda loud right now. Maybe I need to turn some sound effects down. I'm doing okay. My voice is gonna hate streaming this game, but eh. But I hope you're well. I hope all the pets are doing well. And welcome in. It's always nice to have you here. Okay, I'm gonna go and signal flare. Go, 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 go! They're panicking. And the two of us actually do this quicker than all of them. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate it. You could have used that anywhere. But I appreciate you a lot for using it here. Seems like my lot are defending our standard pretty well. Just this thing has a lot of health. Half expecting this to go because they're nobles, they will cheat. Some MMOs are not for certain people. I like it, I've been enjoying it. There's only one thing that I hate about it, but I'll get into that after I've done this cutscene. Congratulations, machinists. You have proven yourselves not entirely without merit. House Zemail will gladly welcome your inclusion in House Hylanart's next company of reinforcements. Aye, your novel toys confounded my knights and won you this game of flags. I would see, however, how you fare against adversaries who seek not to break your standard, but to spill your life's blood. May the day soon come when we fight side by side. Mayhap then you shall understand why the knight is the master of the battlefield. Just headshot. Well done, my son. You have triumphed against all that would see you fail. But of course, father, there is no difficulty that machinistry cannot overcome. Yay! A tourney victory. How many years has it been? At last, do we begin to reclaim the influence we have lost? And there shall be more to come. As long as you are true to your word, that means no more bemoaning my knightly skills, no more disruptive visits to the workshop. Stephanivian, I hereby relinquish to you full authority of the manufactory. May your machinists be the spear that pierce our foes, and the shields that defend our walls. Do as you will, my son, for the glory of Ishgard and her people. The age of the machinist has begun, my friends. Follow me, and together we shall ring the rusted helmets of the old guard. Yay! So there's one thing that I hate about this game, and it's gonna sound weird when I say the community. I love the community of it, but there's one thing I hate that the community does. A lot of them look around for people that aren't in free companies and just send them invites. Stop doing that. Not everyone wants to. And not everyone wants to be on busy mode. I just want to enjoy playing the game solo until it forces me to team up. I don't need a free company. I just get the random invites. They just seemingly look for people or even search for them because I've gotten invites out of the blue when there's no one around me. I'm like, Christ. Get the hint. I'm not in a free company because I choose not to be in a free company. It was a hard-won battle, Zara, but your keen grasp of tactics carried the day, and that is to say naught of your ever-growing skill with a firearm. With this victory I am become manufactory chief in both name and deed, and I intend to make the most of my newfound freedom. Indeed, my first act upon returning to the workshop was to improve upon the Aethero Transformer. This latest model is yours, and my thanks. The tourney exposed certain inadequacies in the design for which I have endeavoured to compensate. Use it well, Zara. So I get Ricochet, which I use macros and I know I shouldn't for combat skills because it's slightly slower than just using the ability straight up, but I don't want to play it that competitively. I'm a machinist, not a man. I didn't realise I had this. Achieve level 50 as a carpenter, blacksmith, armourer, goldsmith, leatherworker, weaver, alchemist and culinarian. I've been busy with all the crafting. Like, all of the crafting. To the point where my culinarian's now getting Stormblood requests. And I'm in Heavensward. Same with my botanist and fisher. My miner will be soon to get that. What was I going to do? I was going to... Let's put Ricochet there. Stick you up there for now, actually. My 2 charge-based skills, and then my AoE, edit macro. Don't want Gauss around now. Ricochet. Okay. Next quest, because I'm really behind on them. A joyless celebration. Okay. What's happening to Joy? With our tourney victory, we have indelibly etched the machinist's presence in the mind of the Holy See. And now that my father has relinquished the running of the manufactory to me, 'twould seem our fortunes have at last taken a turn for the better. Father has also formally responded to Lord Teddle Grinch, promising our support in House Zamel's next sortie. I am not yet privy to the details of the operation, but I imagine the role Teddle Grinch will choose for us shall be both demanding and dangerous. In his attempt to humiliate the machinists, however, he will only provide us with another stage on which to prove our worth. A victory in the field will garner us greater support from the Holy See and allow me to apportion funds toward the development of ever more potent weapons. Thus, 'tis vitally important that we see this operation succeed, but an equally important matter must be addressed ere we delve too deeply into such concerns: the celebration of our tourney triumph. We must have Joy and Rosenthal join us for the festivities. But I believe Joy's services are yet required at the manor. Pray seek out our master of marksmanship first, if you would. So, I got a coffer. Ignore my inventory, I know it's a mess. It's because I've been crafting. Both my retainers are full of ingredients too. Okay, high quality stuff that I am probably not going to use because I have all of these. They're level 50. Let's do an item comparison. Yeah. So much less. So, what we do is try on the gear. Not as good as mine. Ooh. I kinda like that. Diet. I always forget. That's the black that I have. You have received a free company invite. No. I don't know if I prefer the blue or the black. The blue is kinda nice. Also, the most important check is the gloves. Legs like, yeah, no. I think I do prefer this. Yeah, so you know what? I don't even know where the inn is in this place. Hang on. Ishgard Inn. Scared. Thought it might be Cloud9. Okay. Oh, god damn it. A party, is it? Bah, I ain't going. All I did during the tourney was watch. How can you say that, Master Rosenthal? Without your instruction, we'd never have stood a chance. And now look at us. Upstart commoners, defeating the likes of seasoned knights. I taught ye how to shoot, aye, but that tourney victory was somewhat ye managed all on your own. I can see arguing with you ain't getting me nowhere. I'll just drag you back to the workshop instead. But still, we can't begin the festivities without joy. This time of the day she'll be at her chores in the manor house. Maybe if you talk to the Count, he'll let her leave early to attend the celebration. She ain't one to abandon her duties half done, though. It'd be best to approach the Count directly and not give her the chance to object. Aye, the lass is awful serious about her work. Wouldn't want her keeling over from guilt now, would we? And there's an ad playing, so I shall wait. But I will... In fact, I need to fill my drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Also, you could tell just how obnoxiously loud the manufactory is, that you can hear it from here. That's where I can hear it. And then it gets louder the closer that we rotate the camera. Come on, ad break. Okay, the Count should be home if you don't mind talking to him. I'll be sure the instructor here makes it to the celebration. You say that. I don't trust. So what I'm quickly going to do is I probably should have teleported, but I'm going to head over here. I will teleport. And go there. And then Actually checked the clan hunt board. The clan hunt board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. However, you are unable to accept any of the bills posted at present. Okay. Then we jump. Whee! Innkeeper. Well, this is cozy. Shame the window's not open, but I understand why. So, glamour dresser. I don't have very many things in there. I want this. Edit glamour plates. Can I just copy? Do I have to? I have to do everything. So you. I do kind of like the blue. Not gonna lie. Having like the blue interior and then the exterior being black. So let's glamour plate number 2. Yeah. I like that. Don't want the skirt at all. The gloves. I kind of prefer the fingerless ones that I have on, but I may save them. And then the boots. No, I don't like the boots. And then I don't like the hat. So, these. I need to be out of this menu. Goodbye, hat. Goodbye, boots. This is probably the best thing of having all the crafts at least level 30. And I might put... The thing is with the skirt, it's like unbelievably short. Gee, that's not a skirt, that's a belt. I'm going to put it in the glamour dresser because I can now craft. You can only hold 800 items. It's a bit overkill. But now I can craft the glamour prisms very cheaply. It just requires 200 gold and a little mining for me. Let's continue up. And we need to head to the pillars. Teleport. Pillars. Last vigil. Zoom out a little bit. Count Borandwin de Helenart, or Heilenart. There is to be a celebration, is there? Ah, and naturally you have come to fetch joy. Pray return to the manufactory and I shall be along forthwith to explain why she shan't be attending. No, that is unacceptable, and I have a gun. You'll bring joy to us. Foundation, Sky Steel Manufactory. Peloton, sprints. Again, all the NPCs are needed. They're all here. Everyone is present, yes? Once again, pray allow me to congratulate you all on your tourney performance. Ere you celebrate your victory, however, I have news. What is it, Father? 'Twas quite a sudden development, but Joy has wed. Bloody hells, well, there's another good reason to bring out the grog. Wed? I had heard not of any engagement. She is gone, then? Aye. Joy's chambers at the manor have already been emptied, and now that she is married, I do not foresee her returning to the manufactory. She left behind her firearm. Wait, what's Joy getting married got to do with her leaving the workshop? Within the walls of Ishgard, 'tis usually the unwed that serve the manor houses. Many retire from such work upon the day of their marriage, as young Joy has done. 'Tis all too much. Now that we have at last earned a modicum of recognition, 'tis ill-timed indeed to lose so talented a machinist. 'Twould seem that familial circumstances demanded a swift union be made, but let us not bemoan what is lost. Let us instead raise a toast to the happiness Joy has found. I swear to God, if it's that night that she's wed... You must needs accept that your colleague has moved on and adapt your strategies accordingly. House Zemail will call upon you soon, and I expect to hear great things from this allied cooperation. Not operation. A yawning abyss has opened in our ranks. How could she leave us without so much as a final farewell? Familial circumstances? Has something ill befallen her dad, I wonder? Celestial, you're acquainted with Joy's father? Aye, we oft hunted together. He was the one who suggested I try my hand here at the workshop. Told me his daughter had found herself a decent job with a fine employer. Then mayhap he can also tell you whether his daughter has gone, or whither his daughter has gone. I would fain convince both the wife and her new husband to accept positions at the manufactory. I'll speak with him, my lord. I don't much fancy taking to the field without Joy, and her uncanny aim at my side. Even should Joy refuse my overture, however, we cannot simply abandon our obligations to House Zemail. Rosenthal, you must drill your students without quarter. I'll push 'em as hard as you like, boss, as long as I'm fairly compensated. Alcohol. The celebrations shall have to wait, Zera. Unless we can persuade Joy to return, the burdens of battle must be divided betwixt those of us who remain. But surely she will come back to us. Surely. She will come back to us, and don't call me Shirley. The next machinist quest will be available from Stephanivian upon reaching level 52. Which I already am. I think I'm nearly 55. So let's start it. What do we get? Auto crossbow. Ooh. Please be what I think it is. Can only be executed when firearm is overheated. This weapon skill does not share a recast timer with any other actions. Upon execution, the recast timer for this action will be applied to all other weapon skills and magic actions. Okay, I definitely want it because I hope it's Final Fantasy VI related. Ah, there you are, Zera. It would seem that 'tis not only Joy but her father as well who has vanished from the city. Celesto is out asking questions, but there are few answers to be had. Rather than sit here on our hands whilst we wait for a revelation, however, I would prefer we begin preparations for engagement alongside House Zemail. The Zemails have been struggling to restore the township of Falcon's Nest, an enterprise that has been interrupted time and again by marauding Dravanians. The signs and a steady trickle of scouting reports suggest that the dragons are massing for a significant assault on the settlement. Its fortifications are not yet complete, and it will be the aim of the Allied operation to defend these half-finished structures from the ravages of the Horde. I expect House Highlandart shall be positioned on the front lines of this conflict. Should we fight well, the dragons will be routed. Should we fight poorly, our reputation will suffer. From Lord Teddle Grinch's perspective, either result is a victory. For the future of machinistry, however, we cannot afford to fail. Thus have I focused my energies towards designing an attachment that will improve our chances of success. Now the problem, which I was hoping you might help me solve, is the acquisition of such suitable components. The swiftest way to create new technology is by repurposing the old. To that end, I would have you infiltrate Castrum Sentry and salvage a goodly number of war machina parts. The Garleans there may take a dim view of your efforts to liberate their supplies. Great, thanks. I really wanted to go back there. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, Baldona. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Fine, let's go to Revenant's Toll. Nimbus! Chala, head chala. So glad to fly over these things in particular, because they just drag you back. Down here, or is it up here? Oh, there we go. Oh, I just realized something I forgot. Zephyr! Hi, buddy. There we go. Also, my companion is max level. I know I get an item, I think, from the main story quest that lets me level it up. Past that. Oh, hi. Take out the healer first. And then the spellcaster, because he's annoying as hell. And then you're gonna aggro, aren't you? My companion, I think I... How did I level them so far? Mostly healer, but then I have defender and some attacker. Just to help out. I'm probably going to take it to full healer now though. Let me off. Damn it, there we go. Just love little Shantotto just giggling. Like, oh. I also really should have eaten some food. Like, I'm slowly working through all of the food that I crafted along. Oh, that's something that... let's just use these cookies up. Now I could just sell. It's probably not even that great because it has tenacity. But I don't care, it's just for the XP gain that I'm wanting. Mostly. Oh. Back to the foundry. Foundation. Let's go. With Joy gone from the workshop, I have no one else to whom I can entrust such duties. It is no simple task, I know, but I must have those components. There you go. Splendid! These parts will do much to speed the construction of my invention. Now, if only Joy were returned to us. Despite Celestor's most earnest efforts, however, it would appear that his contacts in the Broom have elected to spurn his inquiries. I sense an unseen hand and a sizable purse behind this sudden rash of reticence. Mayhap if you were to ask after the old hunter's disappearance instead, then the Broom's inhabitants would be more forthcoming. Okay, Jesus. So many people to talk to. Still lower down. Oh, the Broom, it's down. Yeah. I know why they're wanting me to go down here. Ow. Bedraggled commoner. Oh, aye, the creaky old hunter. I hear he got himself paying work and saw his little girl get married on the same day. The husband's said to be the brother of some famous carpenter and that he don't even need a job to get by. Okay. I mean, technically, I'm a famous carpenter. I got a quest from this guy. Who? You mean the one whose daughter caught herself a husband in Falcon's Nest? He's probably there with her, ain't he? I'll get your bow to you someday soon. Don't worry. Hey? That old hunter fella? I thought he'd left to start a new job someplace else. He was always cursing how his old wounds kept him from practicing his trade. But I suppose he's found himself something new. Now we have to go all the way back. Luckily there's an aetherite shard here. Boom. Were you able to wring any information from the Broom? I'm also very close. A new job for him and a new husband for his daughter in Falcon's Nest. They've been taking on a good number of labourers and such to help with the town's restoration. Even a half-crippled old hunter might find some kind of work for himself there. Yes, my prospectometer points unerringly to the west. We shall head to Falcon's Nest and seek out Joy and her father. Okay. Is it worth this? Falcon's Nest. Oh. Destination. God, you guys get here quick as well. Jesus. Any sign of her? His lordship. What is he doing here? Joy, please. I ask only that you listen a moment. Will you and your husband not consider working for me in the manufactory? I can't do that, my lordship. I can't be a machinist no more. It's best for everyone if I leave that life behind. What do you mean, best for everyone? Is that what is best for you? All I want for me is a simple life. One what doesn't cause problems for those who've shown me such kindness. I'm glad we could talk this one last time, my lordship. I'll be praying that you and your machinists get the recognition you deserve. I always thought Joy was happiest when she had the stock of her flintlock in hand. Will she now sacrifice that happiness for the satisfaction of others? Or is it that she never truly wished to be a machinist and merely suffered the training at my insistence? By arming the commoners, 'twas my intention to place them on equal footing with the nobles who seek to rule them. But caught in the throes of self-righteous ambition, mayhap I have treated them no better. Seems his lordship is having himself a crisis of faith. Might be as you could lend him a sympathetic ear, eh? I'll join you back at the workshop in a bit. There's something I want to look into first. Where did you go, my dude? Wait, you left. Okay. Station. Joy, you cost me 213 gold to get an unsatisfactory answer. Okay, like a lump of Garlean rubber. Yeah, I just killed them, didn't I? Da, 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 da. I have run my prospectometer through all possible permutations, but the result is always the same. We focus on preparations for the Allied operations. So we just give up on bringing Joy back. Should we fail House Zemail, then the reputation we built at the tourney will crumble into dust. We would have to begin again, brick by painful brick. A moment, my lord. I lingered behind in Falcon's Nest to see if I could find Joy's father, but he was nowhere to be found. I've got a feeling something ain't right here. If Joy herself has no wish to be machinist, then what more can I do? 'Tis not my place to meddle in her affairs. Oh, I see how it is. I'd thought you different from them other nobles, but you're all the same, only interested in helping commoners as long as they're doing your bidding. Well, I've had enough of taking orders. It's time I went my own way. My grand plans for the future of machinistry. Have they all been in vain? We've come so far. That's for you to judge. Oh, we've come so far. It's a group effort. We have, you and I. Speaking of which, I had promised to use those components you brought me to build a new weapon. If not else, we've certainly made advances in the field of machinistry. Such a tangible measure of progress cannot be ignored. Yes, my prospectometer was so overloaded with peripheral problems, I failed to see the practical evidence of our success. The path is steep and our steps are small, but that does not mean the destination is beyond us. I will ask much of you in the coming days, Zera, and I shall see that you are the most well-equipped machinist in the short history of machinistry. Give me... Yeah! Auto crossbow, please, please be a Final Fantasy VI nod. So it's the same, which means I can now edit this macro and no, this. That's easiest way. There we go. Although it removes, no, it doesn't remove it from my bar. There we go. So auto crossbow triggers if I'm overheated. If I'm not, it uses ricochet, which uses charges. Once they've run out, it uses spread shot for AoEs. Split shot mastery. Ooh. It's a heated split shot. Additional effect increase, yeah. So it increases the potency. Ooh. So it's 180. Yes. I hope your firearm is loaded and ready, Zero. We have received our deployment orders from House Zemail. Several groups of Dravanians are converging on Falcon's Nest, and we have been tasked with eliminating the fiends gathered upon the Black Iron Bridge. Knowing Teddlegrinch, and I unfortunately do, I would not put it past him to lure more foes onto the narrow structure simply to overtax us. And we must needs overcome this assault without Joy's help, or Celestos, for that matter. He is yet to return since he stormed out the door. I will assemble our remaining machinists and lead them to Falcon's Nest. Pray join us there as soon as you may. Okay. Potency will go up by 40. Okay, teleport to Falcon's Nest. And oh, where are you? It's a circle. He's right here. Ah, Zera, I fear Celesto's departure has inspired his fellows to disregard my commands. You are the only machinist to answer my call to arms. And in response to this insubordination, I have been forced to deploy what few knights we could spare, myself included. Jesus, his dad? They even begged me to come along. As I've said before, fighting bloody dragons ain't in me contract, so they'll be paying me handsomely for the trouble. Is this House Hylanart's entire company? You seem to be short a number of machinists. We are keeping our colleagues in reserve. For an operation such as this, we need field only Zera, the finest machinist in our ranks. Your confidence is truly inspiring. Thankfully, however, there are few enemies threatening the Black Iron Bridge. Even with your sparse numbers, I dare say you shan't be sorely pressed. Celesto, have you come to fight with us? That all depends on you, my lord. We found Joy's father. He's being held prisoner in the broom. Held prisoner? You suspect this is some manner of coercion? Aye, we reckon they've been targeting Joy for a while. Her dad vanished right after he landed a job here in Falcon's Nest, and then Joy suddenly up and wed the brother of a carpenter working on the fortifications. House Zamail is behind this, or I'm a Chocobo's third cousin. Quack! Teddle Grinch, you cad. It's not too late. If we break her dad out, then Joy can abandon her farce of a marriage and come back to the manufactory where she belongs. But the bridge, the Dravanians. Go, Joy is a machinist. As manufactory chief, 'tis your duty to attend to your employees. My knights and I shall march for House Hylanart. Bah, you needn't worry. They'll have yours truly fighting right beside them. Go help the boss, Zera. If Zera goes, then I'll stay behind. We promised the machinists to the Zamails, and we don't want to break our word now, do we? Just one should be enough. Thank you all. We shall conclude this matter with the greatest of haste and return as swiftly as we may. You'll find one of our manufacturing machinists in the broom. He'll show you where Joy's dad has been held. And then back we go. Okay. To the broom. Celestor said you'd come. The chief will draw too much attention, so we asked him to wait at the workshop until we're ready to act. Joy's dad is right behind that door over there. There's a door? Oh yeah, there. We just need to convince the bloke standing guard to open it. He don't exactly look like the stoic type though, so a Gauss round ought to have him pissing his trousers. It's always a Gauss round. Weak-kneed watch. Kapow! I'm gonna have a quick drink. Oh, that's so funny. Ow, what in the... You shot me! Rah! Please, I ain't done nothing wrong. Some fancy fop dropped a pouch in my lap and told me to guard the door. I swear, that's all I know. And how much did he pay you? Not enough to die over, my lord. Please don't shoot me again. That was not my intention to threaten you. We merely wish you to release the man behind yonder door. And should you fear the vengeance of your employer, you are welcome to take shelter at the manufactory. In fact, why not become a machinist? Then you needn't take another such unsavoury job again. You're offering me work, my lord? Aye, I'll take the bloke out for that. Hells, I'll carry him across the city and back for a steady wage. More work. Job's done. Lord Stephanivian, me humble thanks. He's called Agu. You've been locked away for quite some time, my poor man. Do you know who did this to you, or why? I've not the faintest idea, my lord. I was hired by House Zamail to work on their walls, and when I went to join the crew heading out for Falcon's Nest, some bastard, begging your pardon, my lord, slipped a sack over my head and carted me away. I'm just a broken old hunter. I ain't got money for ransom, and nor does me family. Got to thinking that maybe they nabbed the wrong bloke. Then you weren't aware that Joy was wed, or that she resigned from her position at both the manor and the manufactory? She got married and quit? Why'd she do a foolish thing like that? I've never seen her happier than when she's slinging one of them flintlocks. Ah, so that's why they took me. They're blackmailing me little Joy. Ain't no way she'd just up and marry some bloke what wouldn't let her stay at the workshop. Then she was a machinist by her own choice. I'm full glad to hear that. 'Tis time we liberated your daughter from her false union. Once she sees you are safe, I do not envy the man who pretends at the role of her husband. You're damn right. I knew you'd set things right, my lord. You take care of Joy and I'll tell the rest of the machinists that they can come back to work. All right then, lad. You come with me. I will speak with Joy and unravel this nonsense. You, however, must make haste to the Black Iron Bridge and lend your barrel to the battle. And back we go. Falcon's Nest. Teleport, 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 teleport. Gauss around, teleport. All the way over there. The only annoying thing so far is I can't fly here. Oh, there must have been a fate. Yeah, there it was. I've done that one before because it was right on the doorstep. The funny thing is, if I want to cross this without aggroing anything, I could just switch to like minor. And I have sneak. Well, there we go. All these mining mineral deposits, I want to get them while we're en route. Oh, that's not a good sign. It's really not a good sign. Sup, my dudes? Let me just... Will you heal me now? Or do we have to be in combat? I think we have to be in combat. Level sync, level 56. Okay. A joyful reunion? Yay. About time you got back. You found Joy's dad then? Good. Now it's up to the boss to bring her back. The fighting has been fierce. Master Rosenthal was injured when he gallantly intercepted a swipe meant to remove my head. Bah, that's a noble way of saying I tripped over its bloody tail and stumbled into the blow. Any road, you'll have to take me place on the front lines and do it soon if all these dainty knights get their asses handed to them. Rah! Oh god, Ricochet is awesome. Is this generating heat? It is generating heat. Good. So I want to see what auto crossbow looks like. I know I could probably just kill them quicker by focusing. Oh, they have two different... Oh, they have two different charges. Awesome. Okay. Oh, the auto crossbow looks amazing. Doesn't last long because heat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's single target. Reassemble. I always confuse that. I'm like, oh, I could AoE crit. No. Specifically says single target. Oh, you're dead, most likely. So much blood. Yes, it's yours. Oh, I was so close. Kill the assault Dargon. So many cutscenes in this game, and it's so great. You were missing a few mates, but you still took care of business. Not that I'd expect aught less from one of my star students. A star indeed. Your arrival was as a gift from the heavens. Oh, that's a big dragon. Load, aim, fire! Wow, please be joy, please be joy, please be... Yeah! How'd you like that, you great scaly bastard? She just transforms into a totally different person. It's amazing every single time. And her hair rebraids. I'm afraid I've caused a great deal of trouble for you all. Thank you for rescuing me dad. 'Twas no trouble at all for such a fine employee. As you are now wed, I understand that you may not wish to resume your duties at the manor, but have you considered my son's offer that you and your husband come to work at the manufactory? Me husband and me have agreed to part ways. If it please me, lord, I'd like to start working again at the workshop and the manor, both. Joy, my dear, you are most welcome, of course. Neither the manor nor the manufactory have been the same without you. I always just nod. My lordship, I don't know how to... that is to say... I'm glad to be back. Ah, I see that even for the much diminished House Hylanart, a handful of dragons poses no true threat. I shall have to find a more significant challenge for your next outing. 'Twould seem that you still do not understand that the knight is the master of the battlefield. That was far more than a handful of dragons, Teddlegrinch. Do you think us blind? We know who is working against the manufactory. We know whose underhanded villainy forced Joy into wedlock. Whatever are you implying? You speak as if I recall the names of your low-born servants, or hold even the slightest interest in their common unions. Now, if you'll excuse me, my lords. What a dick. You know, you could just shoot him and blame it on the dragons. Apparently the dragons have many, many guns now. just a little slip. Oh. I need to lock this, because this is going to upgrade. Damn that man and his arrogance. My prospectometer and I shall remain vigilant, that we may defeat Teddlegrinch's trickery at every turn. The accolades for this triumph, however, must go to you, Zera. The bridge is clear and Joy is returned to us. I was afraid I'd seen the last of the manufactory. Thank you again for the warm welcome home. I've never felt as whole as I did after I joined the ranks of the machinists. When I had to tell his lordship I was quitting, it felt like I was leaving a part of my soul behind. That's when I realised, to me, being a machinist is more than just firing a weapon. It's a way of connecting to another side of myself. Well, now that you're connected again, we can get back to working on your shooting. And your swearing. And there is also the small matter of our delayed tourney celebration. If it please me lordship, I'd like to do some training instead. I feel the need to shoot off 10 score bullets or so. It's like 80, I think. No, it's easy. No, a score is 20, so 200 bullets. Ah, of course, we all celebrate in our own way. Fire at will, my dear. I, for one, am eager for a stiff drink back at the manufactory. Okay, now we teleport back to our favourites, Foundation. And then after this, we might be able to start on some main story quest stuff. Unless I level up to 55. Because that might be the next quest, although it might be 56. Now the question is, if this upgrades, do I need to change my macro? Or will it recognize? Once more you have proven your worth to the machinists, and to House Hylanart. As for Lord Teddlegrinch, I had my suspicions, but it now seems abundantly clear that he has been behind every mishap and misfortune to befall the manufactory. Despite his knavery, however, our successes in the field will not have escaped the notice of the Holy See. And as our reputation grows, so too shall Teddlegrinch's ire. We had best be on our guard. Oh, did you hear? During his skirmish with the dragons, Rosenthal developed a new technique. He was adamant that I pass on the particulars to you. Split shot mastery. Heated split shot. Oh. Yeah! Under the tutelage of Rosenthal, you learn something. And it's probably level 56. Wheels of Justice. 56. Good. So I have a full level and a like 5%. So now we can get on with the main story. First and foremost, sure, let's just go straight back to Falcon's Test. I also want to test if that's been upgraded. Oh, it's changed the icon, so it probably has been upgraded. Let's just fight a randomized sprite. Okay, so it does work. You don't need to change any macros. So basically, the main story quest, we're helping two nobles. Oh, one noble that we're now working for to be allowed to essentially stay in Ishgard proper. And we have to help his two sons. Hail to you, traveller. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Yeah, it does look pretty worn. I wonder if it actually improves it. Fortunately, I have just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. So I'm just looking to make sure. And I hope they actually change it. Oh, hang on a minute. With my AoE macro. I kind of would prefer auto crossbow going off anyway. Actually, I don't have spreadsheet. I only have these to see my cooldowns. Where are you? Spreadshot. Potency of 140. So this is the same, but it's off the cooldown of everything else. Okay, let's carry on. There you are. Have you the bristles? Yep. Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. And there's an ad playing. So I'm gonna wait. Actually, you're gonna have a drink. Because I feel like I'm gonna be drinking a lot more playing this game. Just to keep my voice going. Okay, I should also probably sit up. As I'm getting more and more horizontal, just laying back, slinking down my chair. But yeah, I can't really carry on my crafting jobs too much now, which I've really been enjoying leveling them. Because I'm getting to Stormblood content with some of them. I'm not even through Heavensward. Which is why I want to stream it so I can do it. Because I wanted to stream Final Fantasy XIV because I think the story is really good content. Like, really good. From what I've seen of Twiggy play it and other people. And I especially want to do the Hildebrand quests at some point. Because I think they're... I specifically tried not to tune in too much to like Twiggy's stream with her playing this because I want to experience it. But there's only so much you can tune out of while wanting to still be there. We already read this. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proudish guardian, I could ask for no greater honour. These are all item level 115. I have 130 because I spent the tomestones of poetics. So I'm gonna take the money. 2,500 gil. It's either that or I break them down. Actually, What do they look like? No, not item comparison. Try on. Ooh. That's very similar to like a serpent, twin serpent coat, just different colours. And then that's a pink version for the healing. Oh, I like that one. Can't wear it because I don't have a casting job. But I might take it. Because I do want to level... I want to level up the DPS jobs, which is really annoying at times. Because queue times... Yay, level 55. Woo. Before you return to Falcon's Nest, the Airmont has a favour to ask. Also, the statue still looks the same. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favour to ask. There's this knight, Sir Isildur, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with the kindness and respect more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Okay. And then just so I don't aggro anything, because it's really convenient. Wait. Where am I going? The anvil. Oh. It's because it's in red. Because I changed job. So, Puncher. What did I eat today? Shepherd's pie. I know I can outrun them if I do aggro them, but I'd rather just not hear the noise. Wait, what? Glamours could not be restored. Why? But it did restore them. Huh? What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Ice crusted bundle. Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. The Airmont labours day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favouring a lowborn mason in such a manner. What do you look like? Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist the Airmont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Okay. Whee! The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan will answer, no. Can you imagine if that was the story? in the movie, especially. Because he only says Rohan will answer. Doesn't say whether yes or no. Just end the story. As Minas Tirith falls. Okay, back to Machinist. That's so weird. Why? Maybe it's because I'm mounted? Don't know what changed. Anyway. Redwald? Redwald, probably, or Vault. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Brit. Roth tells me you've been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artorial included. Yeah, the gloves don't really go too well. I need better arms to go with this. I like the extravagant arms that you get. And they're tied to the gloves, yeah. No, I don't care about any of these. And they're item level 15 anyway, so I'm taking the money. Red Vault. Reconnaissance lost. Okay. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artorial, or Artorial, maybe? Artorial, probably. We'll be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Nimbus! Nimbus away! Oh. He's there. I'll do it myself. It seems we've been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Brit. Lest you were unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Coertha's Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. And away. Again. Oh no, my cloud took damage. It's really calming music. To a certain degree. You gonna interrupt me? Yeah. Fine. Die. You done? Yay. That's me targeting my mount. There we go. There below us, Camp Rivers meet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. But we could just jump down. It's not that far. Just mount up. The mount will take the damage. Also, I knew where this was because I've climbed up from it when I went fishing. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Ba-ba. Why does it sound like my cloud broke bones when falling? Can I even talk to you? The camp appears to be deserted, and yet I cannot shake the feeling that... Mistress Brit, pray search the camp while I stand watch. We dare not let the enemy take us unawares. Let them try. Well, at least I know where I need to go. Whee! Well, there will be 3 of them. You stunned me! Swear to God, if they kidnap... No. Good. I think this is the older of the 2 brothers that I'm helping. Are you all right? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Brit. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... There was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Weren't there... Oh, there were 4 gloves before. Nope. 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 Money! Cold, hard cash. Okay. Hi. He has the right of it, Mistress Britt. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured we will not be far behind, and Zera? Thank you. You finally called me Zera and not Mistress Britt. Thought I actually just flew through it then first. Ba 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 da 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 da. Oh, I see it. You're gonna not aggro good. Fresh footprints and a corpse. Oh, at the end of our hope. You say morning, but morning. Roving basic, welcome in. It's afternoon here. But technically it would be my morning, because I sleep late and work late. But I get the idea. Welcome in. The tracks continue to the north. I just love how they suddenly start and then suddenly stop at the end. Nothing in between except my footprints. Oh, I can turn you off. The tracks continue to the north. You know what? Let's just kill it. Tracks continue to the north. I'm only doing this to generate some heat, so I can open a fight with it. Which is probably why they add a few of these. So you can at least prepare. I know most people probably wouldn't. But it's nice that they give you the option. It'll be fine. God damn it, and you heal. I probably should have killed him first. And I'm sure the time limit's fine. Wait, are we chasing him all the way back? That's funny. Just stay away from me! No. Gotta take pot shots all the way. Don't die. Sure, we'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. If anything, I usually just wiki stuff. But I will if I feel the need to, if I get completely not lost. But generally the game is pretty good at giving hints anyway. I wanted to kill him. They're always in the basement. Hi. I have an auto crossbow now. Hi. Nick could probably just put a turret out. No, I won't. Cutscene? Cutscene. Hi.
Looking for me, I presume.
Voice acting.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control.
Then you shouldn't try controlling.
Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Okay. Stop that. Mistress Britt, praise Helone. You are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It is a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, Tenacious devils. I've yet to really use materia in this game, because I want to level up a bit more. The Knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across marms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours of rest next to a warm fire. Okay. Just gonna teleport rather than run all the way. To Red Vault. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't stream A Realm Reborn, because a lot of the main story quest from Heavensward, the cutscenes are actually voice acted, from what I've been told. And that's so nice. Good voice acting adds so much to a game. Lord Atwarel, Mistress Brit, full glad am I to see both Hale and Hearthy. What news? Well, you see, there was this giant dragon, and then we just the arm movement. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Atwarel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fortomps could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Brit have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Okay, so now I need to go back. It's Foundation. And then the other brother is in the... Is it like the Abelian spine or something like that? Abelathi's spine, yeah. Pillars, the last vigil. Okay. Welcome, Mistress Brit. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Atwarel? Yeah, good, your brother's not here. Mistress Brit, I would speak plain. From the first, I question your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realise. Rumours have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beg a belief. But Horchefont swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed she refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the saviour of Eorzea and honoured guest of House Fortomps, my new comrade in arms, Haurchefant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, not any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Mistress Britt. On that you have my word. I mean, savage aim. I may eventually use materia. Okay, now we have to go and help his brother. Avalanthea's spine. I need to attune to that at some point. I love this zone, by the way, that we're about to go to. I think it's amazing. Just wish I could fly. Oh. Ow. You just talking to yourself there, my dude? Also, I love the cat bats. It's so cute. I'd already done a few of this guy's quests. Well, I say a few, maybe like one or two. But yeah, I love this. This zone is amazing. Can be a pain to navigate a little bit. Like, this looks to be connected, but it's not. There we are. I don't want to kill it. This is so cute. Look at the thing. It's even got a bell collar. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God damn you. Oh, God damn it. Restart. Okay. So this is the Cyan Siran of legend. And Neria Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honoroy shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Wait, what? What am I after? I'll search for a spring crystal. Okay, I'm on a decent level. Oh. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lanayet, or Lanayet, probably. Perhaps you should inspect another. And another one. This water crystal, yeah. Probably gonna be one way over there or something. Just trying to see if there are any other crystals that look significantly different. Nope. Nope. Considering that I forgot what the qualities were. You have any interactable? No. You don't have an interactable. Probably over here somewhere. Or maybe I just have to click enough of them. Oh, let's have a look. This seems to be taking longer. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lanayet seeks. Going over there. Whee! I always get such nostalgia as well from all the enemies that look like those from Final Fantasy XI, because I played that game to death. So seeing the leeches, and hell, just all the elementals. Ah, Mistress Brit, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Money. They all look terrible. And of course he's not back yet. So. Yeah, he's more than a little concerned for his well-being. Oh, Horshmont. Lord Emanelane has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Brit. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Oh god, you're gonna die. Pray search the southeastern area of Vorsayan Siran as swiftly as you are able to run and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. There's the destination. No one's here. Oh, this place is cool. Hallelujah Mountains. You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Emanelane. I'm not too bad with the words that they use, it's just the names. Also, the sandworm model is the same as the one used in Final Fantasy XI, just a different colour for that one. Sandworm was a pretty fun creature in FF11. With the whole Doom Void mechanics. But Mistress Brit, Lord Emanelane has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. As I sit up. Yeah, I really love all the references to Final Fantasy XI that they use, which is references to other things. Like, one of the ones that I got recently was... this, Ulikumi, which is an enemy in Final Fantasy XI in Sky that you get a drop from to be able to spawn a god. Well, one of the two spawn items. I forget which one. I mean, there's Genbu, Byako, Suzaku, and Seiryu. Level sync 52. I should have done these first. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lenayat what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Britt, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emanelaine in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Murder all of them. Got it. Stealthy. I understand. I'm using a gun. I love their dance. I snuck past the sentries. By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? Oh god. They talk way too quick. I must have hit a setting. Oh, they just badly timed it. I love the animation on Ricochet. Oh, there's the chief. Phew, get a move on. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Netherlings slink away like Guyfall galleycats. Rally one. I must have hit a setting, because that is just way too quick. Emanelian the Lofty. Oh, there's an ad playing. I missed. Oh, come on. I think that sped him up slightly. God damn it, you would get one hit on him before going down. Help has arrived, Zera. We don't need it. Oh, Chiffon, is that you? Thank heavens, get us out of here. Where are you going? Oh, okay. If it's a cutscene, I'll wait until the ad's over.
Reinforcements?
Oh, it's voice acted. I need to go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I can do this.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Oh. Okay. The white whale.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists. A
Bismarck.
flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal. We must away. Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
So we could do with like an
Aye, aye,
enterprise or
Chief.
something.
All aboard!
You better get on board. Oh, that's so cool. Terrifying, but cool. Hey, Sid. Oh, damn it! Stop you. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as I said, lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. I love the fact that they change outfits. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon. I promise. Sure. Emaneline. Okay. Appears to be rather pleased with himself. For what? Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know? Me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that old girl is no small feat. Who are you calling old? Oh no, he suddenly slipped and fell off the Hallelujah Mountains and got swallowed by a primal. I have made an historic discovery. A fact even Lady Lanayet will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? I mean, my triumphant return? Over there. Yep. Bye-bye. And then we discovered that we can jump off of this side. Whee! Ow. Whee! And then in the tree house. Actually, I think she's at the foot of the tree house. I will just be happy to progress to new areas in this region. So then I can get my other jobs going. Like, I have a quest for fishing, I think it is, to go to Idleshire, or Idleshire. I just can't get there. It's locked for me right now. At least I think it is, from when I tried before. Praise Haloni. I feared the worst. What happened out there? Primal? Are you sure? Yep. Now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behaviour toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alfino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Lanayette? A little recognition for the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Please thank me. Or even Haurchefant. Why yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Britt deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But, of course, Mistress Britt, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Haurchefant and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lanayette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. We were all like, oh, thank God he's gone. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. You know, I could just teleport. Right? Oh, God, are you letting me just go straight to Ishgard? Yes. Foundation. I was like, where the hell is it? There. Could have just gone through the teleport menu, but I was already in the map, so... Ethernet, pillars, the last vigil. Right? Oh, it's over here. I confess, I have always been rather fond of the airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Haha, in any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Emmanuel should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? I will. Also, I think let's try the minion roulette. See who we get as a difference. I'll take Lulu for a spin. Welcome, Mistress Brit. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Oh, it's you, Zera. Gods, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Can I slap him? Okay. Can I remember what all of them do? Does skill speed actually even do anything at times? Okay. Now we can talk to the steward. Black chocobo whistle. Ooh. Aether Oh. I think I know what that's for. And if it is, I'm really excited for it. Ah, Mistress Brit. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoirel and Lord Emanalain. If you would remain here for a moment. Sure, but just don't use their names again, please. Please refer to them as 1 and 2, thank you.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanalain's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Thank you for being voice acted.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What?
What?
Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
You're not going to be voice acted anymore, are you? Nope. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Aymeric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Okay. I'm going to talk to you from the table. It has been too long, Zera. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinot's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. Or Heavens' Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mr. Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinot and a second of his choosing. Another knight of the Heavens' Ward, most like. Two of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Yeah, and Tataru is the problem. She's not a fighter. She's the best person in the group, but she's not a fighter. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Hi, me. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Horchefont, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Zera, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Need to go to the pillars. I swear if they touch a hair on Tataru's head, I will burn this place to the ground. You will wish the dragons were attacking. The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory... What was that? Listen carefully, Zera. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grino's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. Harshfont, you are great. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? You're damn right I'm ready. Aww.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward.
Probably just talking to commoners.
Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
I do enjoy seeing Tataru so happy. He's just too goddamn adorable.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Wait, is that a gun? Brought an axe to a gunfight.
I have my pride.
I've got you now.
Look out.
Down with you!
Oh, that's
Funny.
kind of cool. Okay. Going to burst them down.
It's over.
Yes, it's over. I mean, we won. No, not skip that. The Fury has spoken. Alfino Levelia, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. Hey, buddy. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Ooh. Magnificent is she not, strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Zera? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Horshifont, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. He gets far too excited. Yay! And then we got the compass. Aether currents now accessible. Thank God. Collection expanded. Aether compass acquired. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must find and attune to all the local aether currents. In order to attune to some aether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavour, you have also obtained an aether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest aether current upon use. The aether compass can be found under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. To review your progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Aether Currents. Collection. You have added an item of interest to your collection. Other such keepsakes found in your adventures will be stored here, viewable at any time should you wish to reflect on your past deeds. Okay. Aether compass. Yeah, not surprised. So where was it again? Did it say duty finder? Travel? Oh, the journal. Forget. Wait, I can just read here. Select travel from the main menu followed by Aether Currents. Aha! There's no information to display. Great! Better get the next quest. Lord Horshafont thinks you could do with a well-deserved rest. I don't think that's going to happen. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fortomps Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Okay. Nope. Oh yeah, I wanted to add that. Wait, where am I running to? Oh yeah, for Tom's Manor. I'm going like the extreme long way to get there. Let's just go to the Aethernet shard and teleport. Yes, let me inside the manor, please. Maloney smiles on us yet again, Mistress Britt, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. Ahem. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Knock knock. Who's there? My lord. We have just received a message from the Vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of Mistress Britt. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honour! A personal summons is indeed a great honour, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Britt, we shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Okay. You say that, but I want to try something. Worth this, actually. Because I don't want to get into potentially a long cutscene, because I will be ending stream decently soonish. Is it? Put you down there. 165 yards to the northwest. Oh, can I also... Just out of interest. I was wondering if I could change his colour. Because I now have a black chocobo. Which... Mounts... I only have 4 mounts. I now have you. Cool. I wonder what this could be. As I just ride on by. You attune with the Aether Current. In addition... where is it? In addition to currents found in the field, there are others which can only be accessed through main and side quests. Information on current attunement can be viewed under Aether Currents in the main menu. It says the main menu, but it's probably in the travel, yeah. So, I'm guessing this is 4 from exploration, 5 from quests. $892 yards to the northwest. I'm on it. $700. Well, let's go over the bridge. Even though it's probably down here. Actually... Nope. Wrong one. To the west. Whee! Sorry, Cloud. Whee! I remember this place. I've just been here. Ow. Swan, there was a big get up there. Nope, I have to go around. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Anyone see a swirling vortex of doom? To the south. No, I'm not joining the fate. Southeast. Where to God if you're There you are. Okay. Next one. To the northwest. I don't want to join the fate. Also, the yaks are mildly terrifying. Really fluffy, but terrifying at that size. Get this one and then I'll probably have to end stream to get ready for work. Can't I just win the lottery so I can do this as a job and not worry? That's the dream, to be able to do this instead of working for a supermarket. Because retail, woo, yay. Oh. Past it? It's up there where I just jumped off of. Hey. Da-da-da. Probably up there or something. Oh, there it is. There we go. Where's the last one then? 1,000 yards to the east. Might just be easy. No. Well, it might be easy just to teleport back and then go. Oh, that's a hole. Or a cliff, rather. I'm gonna get this last one. I'm gonna try and leave most quests and stuff. Except for maybe my crafting things and gathering. I might leave most quests for on stream. So stuff like the Aether Currents. Be something I'd do on screen. Yay, XP for wandering into a place. How close are we now? 500. That's not too bad. Please just allow me to run up here. God damn it. I had a feeling. Stuck. It's a one-way down. That looks cool. That could actually be a fortress, or could be like a crash site. Probably can't make it up here, so here we go. Far now, 300 to the east. Probably up on here, maybe? That's a grenade. God, that sounded evil. There it is. Sense the presence of a powerful what? Tempered Knight. Yay! So that's travel, 8th occurrence. It's all the exploration ones, I'm guessing that's what that symbol is. Oh, I got a boat. And a harbour even. Oh, that's pretty cool. They won't let me in. Oh, I remember this place. However, I'm going to go back to Foundation, stop my alarm from going off, reminding me that I need to finish the stream. And then I know I don't need to do this, but I've just gotten into the habit of going to look to inns and sleeping and logging out. You have anything? Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna have to end stream and go get ready for work. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I enjoyed streaming this game. I'm definitely going to be streaming it from now on. I might take breaks on my typical weekend, which is Sunday and Monday, to play other games. But the rest of the week will probably be Final Fantasy 14 because I really like it. And I want more storyline so I can get to areas that I can progress all my crafting, because I have a problem. A big problem. Part of me also wants to just get the decent skill up as well. But anyway, I'm going to find someone to raid. We shall go and raid... Oh, definitely got to raid Tug. He's playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I think. Maybe. Still. Yep. Just had to refresh. So let's go and wander over to his and see what kind of a mess he's getting himself into. So thank you all for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. And thank you for Jojo again for the Prime sub earlier. Could use it literally anywhere on the site, and you used it here. And I think he's no longer in chat, but I always like to appreciate people. So anyway, I am going to go get ready for work and hate my life. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and bye.